WRSC Executive Director and Coin CEO Rob Collins, Maslansky and Partners President Lee Carter, and podcast host Ben Ferguson. Great to see all of you.
Good to be here.
Rob, to you first on this. So, in essence, to sum up what's happened in about 48 hours, the Democrat priorities: coddle criminals, steal elections, foment fraud, and then crush working folks with new taxes.
If you pump out septic tanks, your taxes are going up, but if you're a lawyer, you'll be just fine under the new Democratic governors of Virginia. So yeah, they're making it hard on working folks. School safety out, men in sports back in, taxes up, illegals in. And it's a real shock. It's for the Commonwealth, which has always been fairly purple, to see this deep blue supermajorities come in and really radically start to change things.
Lee, you read the polls, you kind of see how people react to this stuff. I don't know, ending mandatory minimums for violent and sex crimes, does that play well in most of Virginia? Do people want that kind of policy?
I don't think that they do. And you know, we have record numbers of people who are independents who are saying they're dissatisfied with the political establishment. When you look at things like this happening, you know that people voted against what was happening. People are just feeling disenfranchised overall. Elections have consequences. And my mother always taught me when I was growing up, if somebody tells you who you are, believe them. These are the kinds of policies that the left has run on. They've told us they were going to do it, and now they're doing it. Elections have consequences. Yes, people want change. Yes, they want to blow things up. But be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And look what's happening in Virginia right now. Let it be a cautionary tale.
11% sales tax on all firearms and ammunition.
Because why not? Well, I mean, why not? Oh, and by the way, we're going to ban all guns we don't like. Remember, in there, they also said they're going to ban all guns they don't like. Like, you elect stupid people, you get stupid laws. This is how dumb they are. They're wanting to ban gas-powered blowers, like blowers in your yard, but they're going to then tax electric leaf blowers at like 10%. So literally, we're going to screw you like both ways you clean up your lawn. Like that is only in communism.
This is good for Republicans. This is good for Republicans. If they royally screw the Commonwealth,
I agree,
run on it.
Yeah, but the problem is what's going to happen when you have the taxes, and this is the real problem. What Democrats have figured out is the same thing they're doing here in New York City. You're going to tax people at like 10% if you make over $600,000 in Virginia. What are people going to do? They're going to leave. You get rid of the voters and the donors from Virginia over the next 4 years. And then when you get rid of them, what do they end up doing? They win again because all the good, sane voters said, I'm not going to stay in this incompetency. I'm not going to put my life at risk. I'm not going to be around criminals that you're not charging mandatory minimums.
So another guy who knows how to drive people out of the state, wannabe President Gavin Newsom came in hot today at Davos, begging, pleading to world leaders, please stand up to President Trump.
I can't take this complicity. People rolling over. I should have brought a bunch of knee pads for all the world leaders. I mean, handing out crowns and this is pathetic. Nobel Prizes that are being given away. I mean, it's just pathetic. He's a T-Rex. You mate with him or he devours you. One or the other.
All right, Gavin's concerned about president's paleontological origins or something. Rob, what do you make of this?
I have a house full of boys, and I know a lot about dinosaurs, and even I didn't know what the heck he was talking about. But it used to be that politics ended at the beachfront or the water. Now you have the governor of California, our largest state, flying to Europe to undermine official U.S. policy just so he can kind of audition to run for president. It's shocking, it's unpatriotic, and really undermines all the work Trump has done in the Middle East, in Ukraine, and stabilizing the world in so many ways. And it's just classic Gavin Newsom. He's not a serious politician. He's an unfunny person trying to be funny. Yeah. And he's kind of like that star washed-up quarterback who now just kind of hangs around the high school talking about how he could
back in the good old days.
He's trying to look all upset, and he can't furrow his brow. Wonder why. T-Rex is a compliment.
Yeah, T-Rex in chief. Like T-Rex in chief. If you're Donald Trump and you hear that, you're like, that's amazing. That's That's what I'm going for here. Like, I will devour you if you don't play my game. I also think it just shows you how insecure he is. The fact that he flew all the way over there to hang out with a bunch of European guys that don't like Donald Trump either. This is power through strength of Donald Trump. And if you don't think it, if you think it's not working, look at what Gavin Newsom just said. He literally just said, "You're killing it, Donald Trump. Job well done."
That's interesting.
Agreed. And also what he's saying is America last.
Yes.
You know, he's going over there and saying, I'm going to go hobnob with the elite of the elite. I'm going to insult world leaders. So look at me. I'm a potential diplomat where I'm going to insult other people
I want
saying
the
you can't
President of the
handle
United
it.
States of America to have
And
the
then you're
world
gonna
bend down to
go
him every day.
and hang out with the leaders. So, like, it is such a misstep on Gavin. Like, good for you. Make such a
I'm going to be a weak
monumental
man when I
mistake.
run for president, and I'll bow to everyone else. That's what Gavin Newsom is actually telling
I'm a
you.
man of the elite, not a man of the people.
You guys.